If you don't value your time, neither will others. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. Never force, don't beg, and don't chase. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. The less possessions you own, the happier and less burden you will have in your life. When in doubt, just take the next small step. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Holding on to things will always make you more stressed. Things won't happen in a certain way just because you want them to happen that way. Learn from what people do, not from what they tell you. Slow down and realize that mistakes are essential to learning anything. Nothing is actually as bad as it seems or as great as you think it will be. Never share your problems with friends before finding a solution, no matter how challenging it is. Don't show your weaknesses. People will enjoy the show. Don't be weak in front of them. Don't react in anger immediately. Wait for it to subside. What's said or done in anger is irreversible. See people for who they are, not who you need them to be. Never jump to conclusions. Be discerning and let people show you their true colors. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. What we learn from history is that no one learns from history. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. The saints are the sinners who keep on trying. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Intellect is invisible to the man who has none. If they don't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. Do what no one else can do, and you will become what no one else can become. Value experience over possessions because memories are the real treasures of life. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. To avoid disappointment, expect nothing from nobody. The root of all suffering is attachment. Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. The greatest victory is victory over yourself. You are responsible for your own happiness. If you expect others to make you happy, you will always be disappointed. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. If you want the present to be different from the past, study the past. Be forgiving, be understanding, but do not be a fool. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around, you could miss it. No regrets, just lessons. No worries, just acceptance. No expectations, just gratitude. Life is too short. The lie flies, and the truth limps after it. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. Never give up on something you really want. It's difficult to wait, but it's more difficult to regret. Most so-called failures are only temporary defeats. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Do your best and trust the process. The harder you work, the luckier you will get. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Most of the time, you have to swallow the pain and learn to grow up by yourself. Trust wisely and not blindly. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Nothing costs so much in life as illness, and ignoring an illness. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Never compete with someone who has nothing to lose. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. Ask no questions, and you'll be told no lies. You don't have to be great to start, but to become great, you just have to start. Time flies. One day you are 30, the next you are 50. Plan now for what you want 50 to look like. Bad habits are like a comfortable bed, easy to get into, but hard to get out of. He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. Be equally indifferent to blame and praise. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. Don't die until you're done. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who fight battles we know nothing about. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. To put everything in balance is good. To put everything in harmony is better. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted.